People often ask me, why does my yard look so trashy? If you take a look at this, I've just taken some palm leaves that grow right above the cameraman's head, and I just throw it right down here in the middle of my where is going to be a garden eventually. And I say, well, why are you doing that? Well, it's kind of like a mulch in a way. It's not like a regular mulch where it's going to break down real quickly, but it does provide some weed control. But mostly, it will also keep the ground cool and maintain moisture. For example, let me show you something real quick right here. Okay, I pulled a couple of these palm leaves away, and now it's not completely killing all the weeds, but it's doing a fairly good job. And what this girl, I just chop away with my chopper here. Okay, let's take a look at the soil. Wow, that is very damp soil. Okay, it hasn't rained here in a couple of days. We haven't watered this area, and it is still moist, and more importantly, it's cool. Right now it's starting to get a little bit hot, and we're at the start of our dry season. So I'm willing to bet that after a couple of months, this area right in here will be a lot damper and cooler than this area right here. This is where we walked. Actually, if you look right here underneath these leaves, it's damp right there too. But say an area like this where many traditional gardeners, they just completely take every weed, everything out of the garden, and this is what they get. Now this is not very damp, but it's a lot drier than what we have over here. You can tell just by looking at the color. So that's why it's important to have good ground cover.